Hello, my name is Juan Adams, also known as Coach Juan. I'm a Nashville native, and something that I'm devoted to do is saving the youth of my city. So the Forever Be Down mission I want to bring a cultural change. So my goal is to change the culture mindset of the youth with just what they look up to and what they idolize. The entertainers and the rappers have always been what has pushed the culture and the mindset of the kids. And so I want to bring the good guy back is what I would say. Let them know, hey, it's a guy that can go to college or get out of high school, get a job, go to work, and he's just as cool as a guy who you see looking like he's selling drugs and driving fast cars and things like that. Everybody is following. Nobody wants to be the standout. Nobody wants to not be cool. Nobody wants to not be in the in crowd.
Tell me the heart behind Be Down Forever Foundation.
So the main why was, I know me as a father, how much work I put into my son, how much I instilled into him academically, sports, but more so just to build his character as a person. And it was cut short. And so, do I let that work go to vain? Or do I take that work, re-energize it, and put it into our youth? And so that's why the drive was. I don't want my son to be forgotten about, and I want him to always be remembered. And I want people to remember, hey, this was a guy who did things right, and he got off track, and wow, look what happened. So maybe if I do things right, the long term, I won't really get that same result. And I can't imagine having this stage that I'm on with access to this many kids and not doing right by them. So upon getting a facility or getting actually a place that I can operate the Forever Down Foundation under, I'm gonna use basketball as an avenue right now because I got access to the kids from there. But as this thing grows and as it blessings and blossoms, it's gonna be open to all kids outside of just playing sports. So the long-term goal, and it's funny how, like I said, God orders things. Me and my wife, we sit down probably about in 2010, and we wanted to have a program where we had boys and girls after school. And so long-term, I see after-school programs, because one of the biggest things I know is keeping kids busy. If they're in the streets, then they could be into problems. If you got them under your umbrella, then you can't guarantee what happens after they leave, but you know for that moment, for that time period, that you got control of their destiny and what they're getting into. Because I wasn't understanding where the strength was coming from. But God had been prepping me for it just due to the transition from him graduating till his death. And I got to think, I'm like, hold on, God gave his son for my life, to save my life. And a man that was perfect, a man that was without blemish, a man that didn't cause harm, a man that was saving lives. He took his life to save me. And so what would make me any different? I don't get any exclusions. If God was good enough to give his son, then I should be good enough to have an understanding that God took my son for a bigger cause and a bigger purpose. And I've already seen it working in my life. Through just even in a short span. This has only been a month, but the things that I've already started doing, being able to come here and enjoy this with the Yes Foundation today, it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me.